All right, ladies and gentlemen, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Club Pizzle. I am, of course, your host, Pizzle, Don P. Y'all can call me Unc. Y'all can call me whatever, Pod God. I'm here. I want to thank y'all for y'all support. Listen, y'all, I just in advance because I know I'm probably not gonna get a lot of live viewers. My Facebook page has been restricted. I'm not allowed to share shit until tomorrow. And that I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I did. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if it's because of my of last week's broadcast and me playing my song, which I own the rights to. I'm not sure what it is, but we here and we gonna do the thing. And like I said, I'm not sure how many views or viewers I'm gonna get here since I can't go live. I mean, I don't know if I can go live or not. I yeah, everything is up. Everything is up. Forget it. Let's do it, man. We here, man. But here we go. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get this together. I should have did this before I went live. But we here. We going live. Hopefully y'all tune in. Hopefully y'all are tuning in. If not, y'all are catching me on tape delay. Like I said, man, the comments and everything. Like I look at comments. Y'all might think I'm ignoring y'all comments, but I'm not. I just have a lot of stuff that I be needing to talk about from time to time. So I get to them when I get to them. Like seriously. I don't want to. Yeah, see, because it's not on my regular Facebook. Make sure y'all go and like the Happy Hour Network Facebook account because that's where I'm going to be doing this at. I'm gonna be also be doing it via YouTube, and sometimes I might even take these ahead of time and just drop them at this time, this 8 o'clock time. I'm just like I said, man. I'm working out a lot of things over here, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to deal with these Facebook parameters and because a lot of it is Facebook. And I don't want to shit on Facebook because Facebook has been really good to me. Facebook, y'all really have been rocking with me on Club Pizzle, everybody here. But it just gets frustrating from time to time when I'm trying to do my thing here and stuff happen. Like stuff just get to happening, man. I really get frustrated. I'm gonna try this with my Facebook page while I'm here. Let's get it. Oh, see, here we go. You know what? We're just gonna roll, and I'm gonna just I deal with that another time. Once again, welcome to another episode of Club Pizzle. I am, of course, Pizzle. Y'all see my name down there. And we here, man, and we gonna keep this thing kind of short and sweet tonight. I got some things that I do want to discuss and some things I do want to talk about. There are no sponsors. We are not sullied by sponsorship over here at the Happy Hour Network. You feel me? Um, Also, I want to thank everybody for listening to the premiere last week. I apologize for those who don't use Spotify. I didn't drop the audio for last week's episode. So I am going to drop the audio for last week's episode because I did do audio on top of the video and the video only appears on Spotify. So anybody who uses any other streaming platform or any other DSP, I'm going to get y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all worry about that. I'm going to get y'all together. But I'm here, man, and I'm excited. It's been a week. It's been a heck of a week for me. I'm just glad that I'm gonna be off this weekend. Me and the wife are planning to go down to Pittsburgh. Music Soul Child is playing at a festival down there in Pittsburgh, so we're gonna drive down there this weekend. I'm also make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna be hanging out with my guy, the Field with Phil. Shout out to my guy Phil, man. Let me give my man an air horn. butchering the name of the podcast, and I really apologize, man. In the Field with Phil is the name of the pod. I'm gonna be on there with him. I'm gonna pull up on him. I'm excited. I am also taking bookings. If y'all want me to pull up, man, just hit me up. There's a couple of y'all that I am gonna pull up on. Also, the Happy Hour podcast. I am in the process of booking guests. I'm gonna be reaching out to people in the next few days or so. So y'all get ready, man. Now, let's get to it. We here. Let's talk Cleveland Cavaliers. I talked a lot of national stuff, and I'm gonna do that from time to time. I'm gonna talk a bunch of the national stuff, and I will give y'all some doses of some local things. Cleveland Browns training camp hasn't started as of yet. I know if y'all like me, y'all got the email from the Cleveland Browns about the tickets for training camp. Unfortunately, I have a day job and I won't be able to attend. I'm not happy about that, but it just is what it is, right? But we're going to talk a little bit of Cleveland Cavaliers today. As y'all know, I mean, Cleveland Cavaliers coming off of a 50-win season. Also, first round, just a playoff appearance, period. Just an outright playoff appearance. No play-in game. They made the playoffs. Salute to them for that. And the result was not so great. It was a bad result. Lost in 5 games to the New York Knicks. 2 of those games attended. Or did I go to all 3? No, I went to 2. Or did I? I went to a couple of games. I went to some playoff games. I went to games 1 and 2. Let's leave it there. And just watching this team, and it went along with a lot of the things that I had been saying for the entire season with them. That they weren't quite ready, and they still were a little bit away. They're not far off. They're still just a little bit away. I said they were 2 years away. The Donovan Mitchell trade kind of sped that process up a little bit. I still feel like they're 2 years away with their roster, with the development of the guys. I mean, as you know, I mean, we have some guys. Donovan Mitchell is the man over there. You have Darius Garland, who he was an all-star, and then he had a pretty decent year last year. Jared Allen, with his contract, he's playing up to his contract for the most part. So I'm not upset at him. I mean, his playoff performance was it was rough to watch that. I'll leave it there. Evan Mobley will continue to develop, and I'll get to that more. And coming into this offseason, we knew the things that they had to do. Find some 3-and-D guys, find some wing players that can score, that can fill it up. You need backup bigs. I mean, but again, like I've been saying for the longest time, and I said it last year, and I'm going to keep saying it. The biggest key for the Cleveland Cavaliers is experience. Experience is the one thing that they're going to need, or that they are going to that they're going to need in order to make a big run, or make a deep playoff run. I thought, again, with Donovan Mitchell coming in, is going to speed up the process of them winning a playoff series. And this Cavaliers team, I can see them making those, just the gradual moves. Get out of the first round next year. Get to the conference finals the year after that. Make it to the NBA finals the year after. Just all depending on how things fall and how other teams do in free agency, and how Kobe Altman tweaks and plays with this roster for the next 3 to 4 years. The Cleveland Cavaliers have what it takes to make a run. But let's talk about these offseason moves. First things first. The first minutes of free agency, the first half an hour of free agency, Kobe Altman called Karis LeVert and brought Karis LeVert back. Small deal. I think it's a 2-year deal or it's a lesser deal that he would have got on the open market, but he wanted to play here. He likes being here. I'm not mad at that. Welcome back, Karis. It's a good thing. They also signed. They got Max Strus in a sign and trade from Miami. It's just a lot of moving parts in that one. Let's welcome back Strus to the Cavaliers. From the Miami Heat, starting on a team that just went to the NBA Finals. He is a 3. He's a guy who can fill it up from 3. Whether y'all want to believe in him or not, and I've seen Cleveland fans, I've seen some of y'all comments. Shut up. He's a guy, he comes from Heat culture. Maybe he could take some of what he learned in Heat culture and bring it here to Cleveland and instill it in these young guys because we have our young studs. Also brought in Georges Niang. Hey! From Philly. That's one that I really like. My list was different. I was looking at guys like Cam Johnson, who ended up going back. I was looking at Dorian Finney-Smith, the Tim Hardaway Juniors. I was looking at guys like that. But a guy like Georges Niang is exactly the type of guy that you want. He can fill it up from 3. And most importantly, we plucked him from another Eastern Conference foe. I'm with that. I am totally with that. Also, they signed a player by the name of Ty Jerome, another guard. I'm gonna just clap it up just to show respect. Gotta show respect. I'm gonna just show respect. He's a part of my team now. I really don't know a lot, and I'm just gonna say this as a basketball nerd. I don't know a lot about Ty Jerome. I know that him and Donovan Mitchell are friends. Him and Donovan Mitchell were teammates somewhere. They're cool, they know each other. So okay, I've been having these conversations with a lot of my friends. Most notably, my guy Paul Tipo. Shout out to Paul Tipo. That's another one of my buddies. I'm gonna have him on the show soon. Me and him are gonna sit down and we're gonna talk some shit. Also, my main man Chris Cargile, who I'm definitely gonna have as a guest on one of these club pizzles. We gonna work out his thing. Like he's down in Charlotte now, so it's kind of tough. Like he's a working man, I'm a working man. It's kind of hard to sync schedules up for us to get on and talk things during football season. We're really gonna talk. I'm just telling y'all right now, there's gonna be a whole lot of happy hour specials going on Sundays after Browns games. I'm just gonna tell y'all that now. Y'all gonna get instant reactions, a bunch of happy hour specials, a bunch of special editions of Club Pizzle where I can get those fresh thoughts out, and then I can get to my Thursday thing. And that way I don't have to sit on a lot of my Browns takes. But I talked to Paul and I talked to Chris a lot. And we've been just discussing just Kobe Altman in general and how I personally put a lot of pressure on Kobe Altman. Just because we went from NBA Finals right back down to the bottom. And due to losing LeBron James and breaking up that championship team, Amon Shumpert gone, J.R. Smith gone, Tristan Thompson gone, like all of those guys out of here. We're just like, all right, we've been in the finals. I want to get back to the finals. I want to at least get back to the playoffs. Fired Ty Lue, brought in John Beilein, which I thought was a bad move from the jump. They should have just hired JB Bickerstaff from the word go. And who knows where this team would have been. JB Bickerstaff has been doing a fantastic job. He just got his ass handed to him during the playoffs against a coach who's been around. But again, back to what I'm saying. Just trusting what Kobe Altman is doing and trusting his moves. Excuse me, y'all, while I pour me a little something. I ain't gonna put the bottle on display. And just trusting what Kobe Altman is doing and trusting his moves. I'm never gonna question Kobe Altman again. Last year, I'm like, Kobe Altman don't have the balls to trade for Donovan Mitchell. And what did he do? He went out and got him. Kobe Altman, so I'm gonna trust Kobe. And if I see Kobe at a Chargers game this year, I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna shake his hand and I'm gonna say thank you. My guy. Speaking of the Cleveland Charge, the Cleveland Cavaliers got what I feel like and what a lot of people feel like is the steal of this year's NBA draft and drafted Emoni Bates in the second round. Y'all know Emoni Bates' story. 15 years old, made the cover, was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. National High School National Player of the Year a couple of years ago as a sophomore over guys like Chet Holmgren, who's currently in the NBA, over guys like Mikey Williams, who's a future NBA guy, over just Amari Bates, just the big time high school guys. Amen and Ansar Thompson, like just a lot of these guys who were in high school at the same time as him. As a sophomore, he won National High School Player of the Year. Made a commitment to Memphis, enrolled early as a 17-year-old at the University of Memphis. Things didn't go as well as he wanted to go there. Transferred to Eastern Michigan, had a decent year, like individually, but team-wise, they sucked. And he got into a little bit of trouble off the court. Caught in a car with a gun that wasn't his. Just a lot of those things. And I'm just gonna I'm only talking about these things, and I'm only bringing them up because that is the reason why he fell to the second round. I'm just bringing these up before y'all try to jump on my ass and be like, well, why do you have to bring that up? Why are you trying to bring down the black man? Y'all know me. Y'all know me very well. I'm not that. But I'm bringing that up and giving y'all the reasons why he fell to the second round. Okay? And it was because of a lot of these things. They feel like they have another Ja Morant case on their hands, which they don't. And I'm telling y'all, whole draft night. And I was watching a lot of the lead up. And I was reading a lot of articles and watching Woj and watching a lot of my trusted NBA guys as they were talking about Emoni Bates. It's like he's going to fall to the second round. I said, if he falls to the second round, if he falls to the Cavs where they're at, they got to draft him. I was telling everybody that I knew Emoni Bates. Shout out to my guy Nova the Rebel. Bumped into him on Juneteenth. And we talked about it. I said, hey, Emoni Bates is the guy that they should go ahead and try to get in the draft. I thought that Kobe Altman if Kobe Altman made a move and traded up in the first round, it would be for him. For a long time, I was kind of hoping and praying and have my fingers crossed that Kobe Altman would trade up to go and draft Cam Whitmore, because he fell into the 20s. It's like, all right, he's in the 20s. Get on the phone, Kobe. What are you doing? But Cam Whitmore ended up with the Houston Rockets, and they have a nice little squad down there. I talked about them last week. Check out the archives. It's there. But I hope he's going to fall in our lap. He's going to fall right in our lap. And lo and behold, he fell in our lap. And I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep, y'all. The second round of the draft rolled around. I fell asleep. Here we go. I fell asleep. Because like I said, listen, man, I have to get up at 5:00, 5:30 every morning. I work. I have a day job. This shit ain't popped off like I wanted to pop off just yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't famous yet. But I fell asleep. But my phone was blowing up. Once it got to the second round, I saw the first few picks of the second round, and my phone was pinging. Is he gonna fall? Don, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Like a lot of my buddies hit me up. Paul text me. Another one of my trusted guys, another one of my trustees. Shout out to Jason Jones. I'm gonna have Jason Jones on this network on one of these specials. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna be getting in touch with my guy Jonesy, and we're gonna talk about a lot of this. Once Summer League wraps up, me and Jonesy are gonna sit down, and I'm gonna come here, and we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna talk a lot of basketball stuff. He's all the way out in Colorado. Yes, I have my people all over the place. My guy Chris is in Charlotte. My guy Jones is in Colorado, and my guy Paul Teeple is up in Minnesota. I'm all around everywhere. So a lot of these things that I'm going to be talking about outside of Cleveland, and they're all Cleveland sports fans, and these are all like former colleagues and friends of mine, and we're going to talk about all of this stuff. But everybody was hitting me up. Is he going to fall? And when the deputy commissioner, whoever the hell that was who made the pick, Cleveland Cavaliers select Emoni Bates, I woke up maybe like an hour or 30 minutes or whatever after the draft, after Emoni was drafted. So all of these messages from all of these people. Don. Hey, they drafted him. They picked him. So, air horn for me. Y'all gonna have to eventually give me mine when it comes to that. I swear I thought I was gonna be able to talk for 30 minutes, but y'all know I can talk. But they drafted Emoni Bates in the second round, and he's gonna be the steal of the draft. They've already signed him to a two-way deal. They've also signed Isaiah Mobley, who was here last year, who they drafted in the second round last year, and Craig Porter Jr. Those guys were signed to two-way deals. So that means those are the three guys that I am going to see a whole lot of during the G League season, because I am a season ticket holder for the Cleveland Charge. And stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to do some stuff with the Cleveland Charge. Stay locked with it. So I'm going to see a whole lot of Emoni Bates this year. They traded Jetty Osman and Lamar Stevens for draft capital. Listen, I don't celebrate things like this, but I'm not gonna say that when I saw that Lamar Stevens got traded, that I didn't crack a smile and that I didn't get a laugh. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was a little bit happy about it. I can't lie to y'all. Like, I cannot tell a lie. When I saw Lamar Stevens got traded, God damn it, I was clapping my ass off. God damn, I was like, wait, Lamar Stevens got traded? Let's go! Listen, y'all really think, and I know all of my Facebook people, I know that there's this narrative going around that I hate Lamar Stevens and that I think Lamar Stevens is a bum. Y'all are wrong. I don't hate anybody, and I will never call an NBA player a bum. But Lamar Stevens was not it. Lamar Stevens, first of all, was undrafted. And I'll say this, any guy who can go from undrafted to making an NBA roster to getting NBA minutes to being an NBA starter, a starter in the NBA, I'll salute. I'm going to give it up. I am not going to deny that. I will never call Lamar Stevens a scrub. He's not a scrub. My bad, y'all, who watching. He's not a scrub. I am just not a fan of Lamar Stevens. I am not a fan of Lamar Stevens' game. And I've said this on more than one occasion. For every good play Lamar Stevens would make, he would make 5 bad ones. He could hit a jump shot and get burned on the defensive end. Bad play. Come down, miss a jump shot. Turnover. Fumble the ball. Blow a free throw. Get smoked on the other end of the court. For every good play Lamar Stevens made, he made 5 bad ones. And if y'all think that I'm lying or y'all think that I'm full of shit, just turn on any Cavaliers game from last year and watch them. And watch them in there. Y'all like, oh, I like him. And this is my problem with a lot of y'all in Cleveland. Y'all fall in love with these blue-collar, hard-nosed dudes. And I understand that. Yes, this is a hard-working city. This is a blue-collar city. I'm a blue-collar guy myself. Skilled trade gang. Yes, indeed. But when it comes to an NBA team and a guy like that, he has the size. He has the measurables. He just don't have the skills. If I were Kobe Altman, Lamar Stevens' ass would have been gone a long time ago. There are guys on the Cleveland Charge that I could have brought up and done his job. I could have got Nate Hinton to come and do what Lamar Stevens do. I could have got Rashad Vaughn to come up and do what Lamar Stevens did. I could get Gabe Osaboyan up to do what Lamar Stevens did. He just didn't do it for me. I wasn't a fan of him. Why y'all want to jump down my throat because I do not like Lamar Stevens. I never said he was a scrub. I just am not a fan of his game. And I wish he just made me crazy every time he was on the floor. Every single time he was on the floor, I went crazy, ready to pull my hair out, and I'm bald. There we go. Jetty Osman, salute. I like Jetty Osman. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, good riddance, Jetty. I ain't gonna be no hater. Jetty Osman was a decent NBA player. Turkish LeBron, more like Turkish Larry Hughes. Turkish Ira Newell. Turkish Sasha Pavlovich. Cleveland, we got to stop falling in love with people just because they stay longer than 4 or 5 years. Y'all got to let that go, okay? Y'all got to let the LeBron James PTSD go. All right? Let it go. So they traded those 2 guys for some draft capital. They're both down in San Antonio. Again, good luck, Jetty. Good luck, Lamar, down in San Antonio. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. The Cleveland Cavaliers also signed Pete Nance. He signed what they call an Exhibit 10 deal. That is a contract in which they can put you on the G League team and convert that until they convert that to a NBA contract before the start of the NBA regular season. It's a lot of these, it's a lot of stuff that goes on with these rules. And I'm learning a lot of this as I've been diving into basketball. Like I've really dove headfirst into basketball at the beginning of the last basketball season. And just learning a lot and just watching and paying attention to a lot of these things and figuring, and diving into the G League and really being fully invested and a full-time supporter of the G League. I am praying to God that the Charge have the G League Ignite on their schedule this year. I'm really banking on that they come to Wolstein. They need to do something about that. More details about the G League will be out. I'll cover a lot of that. But this Exhibit 10 deal, like this is something that's been going on. They had Nate Hinton. They signed Nate Hinton, and that's my guy, man. Shout out to Nate Hinton, man. Nate Hinton was one of my favorite guys to watch during the G League or with the Cleveland Charge last year. And what's tricky about the G League is the team is different every year. So, like me being there and going to the meet and greet last year as a season ticket holder and being and talking to those guys and being at every game and seeing those guys and they see me in the stands because my seats are fairly close. Seeing those guys and dapping them up and people, it's like, oh, I was like, yeah, these are my guys here. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult because they may not be here this year. So I'm hoping a lot of those guys are here this year. Sam Merrill is a Cavalier. Hopefully, in a couple of games, you see him down with with the Charge. Nate Hinton was my guy. Shout out to Nate Osaboyan. Dante Schuler, who's on the Summer League squad. I'm getting ready to get to that in a minute. Sharif Cooper also on the Summer League squad. Oh God, please, Jesus, we got to get Sharif Cooper back here in Cleveland with the Charge. Before I get to that, before I get to Summer League, there were some rumors about Kobe Altman, or it was just rumors that feelers were being out about trading Jared Allen because he has a tradable contract. His 5-year, $100 million, 5-year, $100 million contract. It's honestly a bargain. Now, I mean, 2 years ago it wasn't, but looking like today, it's a bargain. You can get some cap flexibility because Darius Garland's deal kicks in. Donovan Mitchell got his bag. Max Strus's money is a little. Isaac Okoro is coming up. Excuse me. Isaac Okoro is getting ready to come up for his deal. And also, you're going to have to throw money at Evan Mobley. There's no way in hell Kobe Altman is going to let Evan Mobley see free agency. I believe next summer is Isaac Okoro's time to negotiate his deal and sign an extension or whatever. And he becomes restricted. This is a big year for Isaac Okoro coming up. I have more on that later on down the line. But as a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, just put yourself in these shoes real quick. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it I'm gonna do it. As Kobe Altman, put yourself in Kobe Altman's shoes. Would you trade Jared Allen? And what would you trade him for? I mean, the rumors were refuted. Kobe came out at the Summer League and was like, we're going to keep our forward. We're going to keep Jared and Evan and Darius and Donovan together for as long as we possibly can. Which means it could be we can go out next summer and be having the same conversation. But would you trade them? And what would you go after? If I were to trade my 25, 26-year-old big man, that means I'm ready to move Evan Mobley over to center. I'm gonna need a power forward somewhere in there. Even though the NBA, the positions aren't what they used to be, I believe Max Strus has played power forward, or he started at power forward at some point in time during these playoffs at 6'6". What do you do there? Who do you go get? Jared Allen is an all-star. He's making $20 million, $25 million a year. What do you go get? I think you go and get a power forward, or you go and get another big man. Why wouldn't you go get another big man there? So a 3 or 4, just to get it forward, and then you make that decision. Am I ready to move Evan Mobley over to center, or do I want to leave him there and get another center? But that would make sense, because why the fuck would you trade Jared Allen? Would make sense, right? So a lot of that, it was just a lot of rumor stuff. Even though a guy like a Miles Bridges would be perfect here in Cleveland. He could play the 3. He can play the 4. The lineups is interchangeable. That's the thing in the NBA. You got to have versatility in those positions. Guys that can play the 4 and the 5, and the guys that can play the 3 and the 4, and guys that can play the 2 and the 3, or guys that can play the 1 and the 2. It's just a lot of, you got to be versatile. But that's just a question I want to pose to you guys. But the answer was Kobe wants to keep the core 4 together. And the core 4 are Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. So, Cavs Summer League team is looking awesome. And as I record this, they are playing right now. I believe they are. They're on. I believe. Wait a minute. I know that didn't break, so I'm going to leave that. Summer League has been playing ball. As of right now, they're on. Sharif Cooper has been balling. I saw Sharif Cooper all last season in the G League. He was an all first team G. He was an all G League guy, as well as Isaiah Mobley. I saw him. I would love to see Isaiah Mobley get some minutes with the Cavs. They could have used him in the playoffs last year. I've been watching. I watched Sam Merrill. I've watched him expand his game to go from just a catch and shoot guy to a guy who can put it on the floor and get his shot off. He is a sniper. Sam Merrill is a 6'4" sniper. Jumper. Sweet stroke. Can fill it up. Pause. Last year, I just saw him coming off of picks, catch and shoot. Bang. I watched it all last year. He set a G League record. He made 10 threes in a game before. Sharif Cooper could be the perfect backup for Darius Garland, and can spell Darius Garland in minutes. I could actually see situations where Sharif Cooper and Darius Garland are on the floor together as just a mini lineup. And then you have your bigs, your Mobley and your JA on the floor. I've seen some improvement in Isaiah Mobley's game. He has game. He has a bag. He has some low post moves. I seen he added another one. He had a go-to post move where he shimmy shake towards the baseline and goes towards the paint with the jump hook. I've seen him do other things in summer league. Sharif Cooper just point guard. He can score. He's a scoring point guard. He averaged 20-something points a game. I pray to God we get him back with the Charge this year. I don't want to see him in another uniform. So, Cavaliers, Charge brass, please bring Sharif Cooper back. I watched Imoni Bates. First game, it's a bad shooting game. Second game, he improved. Third game, he improved from the second game. You can tell the first game he was a little jittery, was getting the nerves out, getting his just shaking all of it out. I noticed it. I peeped it all. He was just jacking up shots in that first game. Second and third games, he was taking smarter shots. He can be a catch and shoot guy. I was check this out, y'all. I was watching. It was on Instagram. The play that Mark Jackson drew up, like the elevator play that Mark Jackson drew up. Just Google elevator play. A guy like Darius Garland would kill with that play. A guy like Imoni Bates would eat with the elevator play. I'm gonna just look up elevator play. It's on Instagram. It's probably on YouTube. Just look it up. Elevator play. It's just a bunch of movement and guys get up before shot. But I watched Imoni Bates, and he is going to be just fine. A year with the Charge, maybe a second year with the G League, and by his third year, he should be ready. He might fast track. He might do so well and go off in the G League, and who knows, just dealing with injury and maybe making moves. Maybe there is a team out there who is willing to trade for Isaac Okoro. Maybe there's a team that's willing to trade for Karis LeVert. His contract ain't that big. So, who knows? That Summer League team is going for that Summer League ring, which I think is hilarious. Isaiah Mobley is balling in Summer League. Again, Sharif Cooper, Sam Merrill, both of them are balling. I think that Isaiah Mobley should see some minutes. I'm not sure of how the Cavaliers roster is going to shape out. We'll have more on that. I can't give a full prognosis. I can't give a full on how the roster is going to be. I don't know. I mean, somebody who's missing is Mamadi Diakite, and that's probably because he's like 27 years old. I don't know if the Cavs are going to have him on the roster. I don't know if he's even going to be in training camp. But we are going to see. Speaking of, like, I've seen guys like Nate Hinton, who played with the Charge last year with the Houston Rockets Summer League team. I saw Jamarco Pickett with the Brooklyn Nets Summer League squad. It's good to see those guys, and I'm hoping those guys, like, I got to be able to chop it up with those guys. So it's pretty cool. That's the cool thing about the G League. You get to meet the players, and you get to shake hands and get to talk to the players, get to, get to holler at them. And as the season ticket holders, we have a whole little meet and greet. And I'm gonna try to get some stuff there. I'm gonna take my camera with me and try to get some stuff done there. But that's that. Another guy that's been impressive in Summer League is Luke Traverse. Y'all like players like that in Cleveland. They put him in training camp and put him in a preseason game. Y'all gonna love him. Just look out for him. I'll talk about the in-season tournament at another time. I just don't feel like it. Now, before I get out of here, I'm at 45 minutes. I said I was gonna do 30 minutes, but I'm at 45 minutes. I can talk my ass off, right? Now, there was a tweet that went out last week, and I meant to talk about it last week, but time got by me. Excuse me, y'all. It's been a long day. Time got by me, so I just let it go for the time being. And a lot of y'all like dead ass. I don't even know what to say to y'all. I can't even find the damn thing now. But it went like this. If you were offered to take $1 million up front, would you take $1 million up front, or would you go for $20 million if you could score 15 points in an NBA game 48 minutes, playing 48 minutes? My answer is just give me the million. I saw a lot of y'all out there saying that y'all could score 15 points in an NBA game. Mikal Bridges answered the tweet and said, y'all bet not say nothing about the 20. And I saw a lot of you overconfident imbeciles saying that y'all can score 15 in an NBA game. Y'all are out of your rabid ass minds. You fucking overconfident imbecile doofball idiots. Let me tell you something. First of all, if you're under 6'2", it's not gonna happen for you. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Listen, if I had a strategy, if I was gonna go for it, my strategy would be I would have to be a spot-up shooter. That's my strategy. I'm not getting it off no pick and rolls or no pick and pops because I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. But a lot of y'all is talking like, oh, it's just that easy. I can do this. I can do that. Motherfucker, you are not 6 feet tall. Damn near every shot in the NBA is contested. This one dude got on there talking about, oh, I can just draw a whole bunch of fouls. You think it's that easy? Y'all didn't take into account in a 48-minute NBA game that y'all gonna have to play defense. Did y'all take that into account? That y'all were gonna have to guard somebody. You was gonna have to guard a Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving. Y'all didn't take that into account? Or Chris Paul. Or D'Angelo Russell. Or Luka Doncic. Y'all didn't take that into account? That y'all were going to have to guard somebody. Y'all were going to have to play defense. You overconfident imbeciles. You regular motherfuckers. I'm going to give y'all the real reason why y'all got on my post on Facebook and was like, oh, I can score 15 in an NBA game. Why y'all getting up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, wake and bake, rolling your little blunts. This NBA player done already put up 500 jump shots. Rounding 6, 7, 8, 900 and been in the weight room. They've been up at 3 o'clock in the morning. While your ass been out kicking it at the bar, popping bottles, kicking it, doing your thing. They didn't already put a lot of their work in. These dudes, you got to put the work in. You think you just going to go out there and put up 15 on somebody 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Y'all out of your rabbit ass fucking minds. I'm gonna just throw this out here, And I'm going to lay this on the line right now. Y'all can do that on a G League player. If y'all think y'all man enough, y'all think y'all good enough to try to prove it, give me a few months. Give me some months. Let me make some phone calls. Let me make some contacts. All right? To see if y'all really think y'all can do that. It's dudes in the NBA that can't score 5 points. And y'all think y'all gonna just go out there at 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", and get out there and drop 15? Think you just gonna draw fouls? Do you think this is that easy? I told you what my strategy would be. I would just try to be a spot up shooter because I know I have to play defense. I got to go on the other end and play defense. I'm gonna have to guard Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Darius fucking Garland, D'Angelo Russell, Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. Are you kidding me? Y'all is crazy in y'all damn heads. Y'all is outside of y'all damn minds. With that said, y'all, I'm gonna get on up out of here for the day. I want to thank y'all for listening, man. Just be in tune with a brother as I do my thing, man. Like I really like I'm just trying to do this, and y'all know what it is, man. Just keep it locked in. Happy Hour Network. We're gonna have interviews. I'm gonna have interviews. I'm gonna talk sports stuff. I'm also gonna have my hip hop people, my actors, my creators. It's just a work in progress. I made this move to do this thing on my own so I can do this thing on my own and not have help. But I have a lot of friends and have a lot of things. So it's a lot of things that we are going to talk about. So y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And always remember, creators, be great, stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace, y'all. Live radio, y'all. Live shit, right? Live. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm getting up out of here. We out.